Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at an artifact deck. It's white and artifacts, but mostly artifacts, to the point that we're playing almost 30 artifacts in this list, which is crazy, but I think it actually will work in Standard on the Ladder, and I want you along for the ride. So, this crazy pile over here, with the 29 artifacts it has, let's go take a look and see which ones we're playing and why. Alright, as always, if you want to help me out for the holidays or just support the channel, I have plenty of things, but you can start with hitting that join button down below. Also, there's merchandise and other things. You can get the sweet shirt I had on today and a bunch of other stuff. Check it out. But also, if you want to get stuff for yourself just because, check out UltraPro over at ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% at checkout and they'll support the channel. Okay, so the issue we have here is we do want to play a bunch of artifacts, but you don't want to play them just for the sake of playing them. You need them to work together and actually do a thing. So we're going to start out with Hot Shot Mechanic because, well, it happens to be an artifact, and it can crew our vehicles, so yeah, let's give it a go, right? And we're going to play 4 lay down arms, so we are going to have a fair amount of planes, and we do need some removal, and honestly, this is the cheapest, best removal we're going to be able to play. We're playing 2 Iron Apprentice just because I had some room, and this card can die and pump the rest of our team, and it is an artifact, which helps out a few different things. We are playing 2 Lion Sash. I believe this is only the second deck list I've ever played on the channel, maybe, that legitimately was trying to play Lion Sash in a spot that actually works. And in this case, we can use it to keep things out of the graveyard for the Reanimator decks. We can get rid of underdogs. Like, there's a whole bunch of things we can get out of the graveyard right now that'll be pretty good. So we're going to see if it works out the way we want. Plus, it's an artifact. Then we have 4 Machiko's Reign of Truth, because when you have almost 30 artifacts in the deck, this makes a lot of sense. 4 Patchwork Automaton, same thing, it gets bigger. 3 Bank Buster, because it's one of the few ways we have to draw cards, so we definitely want that. Liberator, super awesome in this deck because, 1, it has flash, but it gives all the other artifacts flash, and we have enough things that cost different costs, so that way we can actually keep growing this. Usually we can get Liberator to a 3 or 4 power, which is pretty strong. We are playing 1 Platoon Dispenser just because I wanted another way to possibly draw cards, and this is a big body, so it's something to do with our mana. We're playing 2 Might Stone and Weak Stone because we can remove things. Again, a way to draw cards if we desperately need it, but likely it's going to be a removal, because with these, we only have 6 removal cards in the deck. Now, admittedly, we have a lot of ways that we're going to be able to fly and just run over opponent stuff being bigger or whatever, but you do just need some removal at times, so we're playing 2 of these. We are playing a full set of 4 Steel Seraph, probably one of my favorite new cards out of the set, but definitely my favorite prototype. But this card does a lot of work. Again, giving your creatures flying or lifelink as you need it is pretty sick. And because we're just playing white, we're going to play a full set of Clay Champions. So at 4 mana, or actually, if you end up just paying 2 for some reason, you get to choose 2 other creatures and they get a 1/1. However, if you pay 4, then they get 2 2s. If you pay more than that, they just get more for each increment of 2. Now, this card's always going to be a 2/2 because you have to choose other creatures, so you don't get much value if it's just this and one other thing on the battlefield. But I think it's at least worth still considering, even if we only ever play it for 4. Then we have 1 Iganjo, Seed of the Empire, which can be a removal if we need it to be. 21 Plains, because again, we have the lay down arms. And 2 Mishra's Foundry, because we might just need something to spend mana on. And truthfully, with the Foundries, you do need a way to be able to get past the sweepers and control decks, that sort of thing. And Foundries do a good job of that alongside Bank Busters. But yeah, that's it. No big surprises, just cool stuff. So y'all enjoy these games. Catch up with me on the back end of the video. We'll talk about what we like, what we don't like, what we want to change, and I'll have a card spotlight for you. This is a mulligan. This we will keep. And we will... Man. Ooh. Wow, am I actually gonna... I'm just gonna gamble and get rid of that. It's probably wrong. I mean, honestly, being on the on the draw, I probably should have just kept it so I could get rid of something, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's that deck. Okay, well, this is gonna be a bit of an adventure anyway. No attacks. Yep, load it up. Get your double strike on. Yep, no blocks. They're going to leave mana up to protect it, I'm assuming, which makes a lot of sense. Do not fault them for such things. What do we do here? We flash in. Liberator doesn't do enough of anything. That's going to be at least a 3. We're probably chump blocking with the mechanic, so we don't really care. All right. Think I'm going to try to flash a Liberator in step. Maybe play this. See if we can get away with some lifelink and buy us some time. Is really going to be our plan here. Yep. That's nifty, but I think at this point they have a protection spell. But this will only cost us 2 to try. Because the opponent... because we have the legendary creature and Liberator. Is what I'm trying to say. Words. Problem is I kind of want the opponent to block. But I don't think they will. So do we even care? Alright, I'm going to go with this. In the turn. I'm going to see if maybe we could work a situation where the opponent attacks. Oh, I won't be able to crew the Bank Buster. Oh yeah, well, because this will go to being a 3. My initial math in my head worked, and all of a sudden it didn't. That's what happens. We try to think about too many things at once while you're playing. So now the hope is we can block or they spend some amount of mana. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we wanted. Just had to get them to commit some mana, that's all. Now things are going the way we want. Give lifelink to this. Now things start turning around a minute. Yep, you got it. Yep, opponent says GG. Give lifelink to this. All right. Whew. I get to go first. What are we going to do with this? I mean, if we just Bank Buster into Steel Seraph, that's not the best thing. I'm going to keep it, though, just to see what happens. This is kind of the most passive hand we've kept so far. And that's not to say we don't draw, like, Automaton or something off the top, so, we'll see. It would have to be Automaton, or we're just going to lose it. That's for sure. Alright, this is going to get a little bit ugly. I may end up just playing this as a... Oh, I can't because it puts counters on other things. Ugh. Because it can't choose itself. Alright, this is going to hurt a bit. Yep. You got it, opponent. You got it. Okay, this isn't the worst thing here. So now we kind of get caught in a situation. We can either gain the 4, which we'll probably just lose anyway whenever this dies and whatever. So I think the plan here is just play this and pass. Because gaining the 4 does sound nice, but the reality is I think we want them to try to kill the Seraph and then we crew the Bank Buster. Oh, what? They aren't? What kind of trickery is this? Is it like double play with fire? Because I mean, I guess we have 2 play with fires. They kill the Seraph and then we don't get to kill the other thing. We lose everything. So that's pretty rough. But, I mean, okay. I mean, do we just put them to the test and say you gotta have it? Sure. There's one. Okay, it was just one. All right. All right. That's good. That's really good for us. Matter of fact, this is bordering on spectacular. Let's go ahead and play this. X is 0. And I'm mostly doing this to just make a creature big enough that the opponent can't do much about it without spending multiple cards. Now our life total is high enough that if we double up Machiko's Reign of Truth or we get a land or something, like, things really take a turn. Do we care? This tramples, so we don't really get any value blocking there, so let's just stop this damage. That's also very valuable. This is a 3. All right, let's go ahead and go for that. Yep. All right. Yes, we're keeping it, especially going first. I should do a Reliance Sash this time. I don't think it's going to do too much at this stage. But we still might end up playing it just to grow the automaton. And if it just dies along the way, it dies. All right, what we got going on? Nothing? Ooh, that's more appealing here. All right. Well, they've got something. Oh, that's fine. Like, we were going to lose something there anyway, so that's okay. That we can live with. Okay, let's see how silly we can get. Do we do this or not? I mean, I guess so. If the opponent just has more removal and that's why they kept the hand, so be it. We'll just punish opponents for being greedy. All right, down to 11. I mean, if they don't have something here, say we drop the other Machikos, and that'd be ball game. Wedding announcement. Probably still going to be ball game. Oh, and we got a Steel Seraph. So good. Get rid of that. Play that. Exile my graveyard. This. And then attack for Xaxes. All right, that's a good one. Yep, this looks like a keep. Let's do it. Ooh. If it's mono red, is this dead? It is not dead. Good to know. It's also not mono red. Also good to know. This is one where we just say, no, sir. Actually, let's attack first, because, you know, they might block. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, we don't want to give that even the option of destroying our things. That's really bad. Okay. This is where the pain starts. Trying to think if I could justify getting this down this turn. We just gotta go for it. Give that lifelink. Get in there. Alright. I mean, whatever they get's gonna have haste here, so that sucks. It's probably gonna be something else big. It's pretty big. I would love to be able to kill it. Howlpack Piper is actually pretty bad. I don't recommend people play it, but when it does hit, it's pretty strong. All right, what do we want to do here? We could do this, make both of these bigger. Well, Or we could play both of these, but that doesn't necessarily result in anything. I think I'm going to go with this. And it's still a blocker, if nothing else. Obviously choose these. And give this lifelink. And I'm going to check with both of them. And at least try to set up something where we might be able to threaten lethal next turn. Alright, we're going to be seeing a bunch of werewolves at the table here. It's just which ones are they? 7. We can go 8, 9, 10, or 5, 6. It's only 9. If we got another Machiko's Reign of Truth, we might be able to do it. Yeah, not worried about that. Our damage is coming in the air, so they can have that. And that only fights with other things, and it needs a bunch of mana. And this is kind of the problem, right? When you get something like Howlpack Piper, like, it's cool, but it's kind of like, well, now what, right? Like, it's good, but where is it going? Opponent's at 10. So if we play this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's actually enough. Yeah. All right. It's going to be exactly enough. Give it lifelink and attack because they don't have anything with reach. That'll do it. Opponent goes first. We will keep this. We'll go with this and then we'll wait and see what they do on 2 because this would be better exiling something. If it's just like Thalia, then we'll just play dudes. Nope, it's a commando. Well, we can't get rid of commando. Actually, we can. It's mana value that we're worried about here. You know what? We'll just take that one. Can't imagine we're going to do anything else too productive there. Let's play this. No attacks. Leave that for the opponent to decide what they want to do here. Alright, veteran. We can kill some veterans, so we ain't mad about that. What I think I want to do is we're going to do this, because we're not... Oh, wait. I got the bonus. 5, 7. Killing this does have some value. And this is annoying later. But I think we just get rid of it. That's fine. We're not the aggressors here, so I can't be thinking too much about what attacks look like and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Let's drop this down, play a Bank Buster. And I'll attack, because we're not blocking with that anyway. Opponent could have attacked first before killing that, but that's fine. Oh, opponent, it has ward. Opponent, why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, opponent gave the oops. I do feel bad for people when that happens. Just like, sometimes you just get to playing too fast, you know? Alright. Yeah, now we've got all kinds of stuff happening next turn. Because we got Steel Seraph's going to come down, give something lifelink. We get to remove something with the Lion Sash. This is going to give something +2, +3. And there's plenty of things in the graveyard to exile. Oh, alright. Hey, saves you some life. I don't blame them. Make sure we get the colorless out of that. Because I needed white mana to exile things. We'll get rid of this. So we have to see that again. Give this lifelink. Alright. And we've got a laydown arm, so we're in good shape here. And I bet they've got, I was going to say destroy evils, and they probably didn't have, but it was actually laydown arms. Oh, that's 9 still. Yeah, because we have the land. Alright, we'll keep it. See if we can turn it into a little something. Alright, I think we're going to lead with this. Well, I guess we should have, since we saw a white mana, I mean, I guess we should have done this. Not that it drastically changes much, I suppose. But still. Oh, well. Sure, I guess I should have played my thing first. Alright, well, I misread what we were up against entirely. So I deserve that. Sure, I might as well block. Keep them off cards and such. Pass. Sure. We're going to hope to draw lands on time here. Let's go with this. Do we want to play the other one? I think we just attack for 2 since we have the option of being tricky with Flash. And we're not going to get another counter because the cost has to be higher than the current power of Liberator. Myrel, alright, that's going to be fun. Let's hope we can draw a land. Because that's going to be important. Oh, that resolves. What? Oh, because Myrel, we can't flash stuff in? I should have responded. That was silly. Lazy play. Serves me right. I got what I had coming to me. We did find a land, though, so that helps. Bails us out a little bit. I don't deserve it, though, to be honest. I played that turn bad enough. I definitely did not deserve that. This is the case where the deck's helping us out, though. Alright, well, you got a thing. Alright. But I think we're dead anyway. So, either way. GG's, opponent. You got us. Oh, do we keep this? I feel like not really. As much as I want, like, part of me wanted to, but I didn't feel like that was enough. We'll keep this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, well, here we go. My opponent looks like they successfully... Oh, they did not successfully flip. Thought they were gonna. I mean, I'll attack and see where this goes. They might be willing to trade. They were not, though. Yep, and the gate works. They flip this time, they don't. Which means you either have extra lands or creatures. Is how that works out, right? I mean, you might already have counters in hand, but sure. See if we can get them to play them now. That works. All right. You got it. And there's a negate. Fortunately, negate doesn't stop this. Though I'm now being punished for playing that earlier. Let's see if this does anything. Alright, Consider is going to go looking, I suppose. But this is a big difference, because he's being 4 power as opposed to 3 power is huge. Especially if they end up playing a Jhin next turn. So it's pretty rough. They can still Fading Hope one of these, though, which is probably what's about to happen. What is that? Makes it an O2? O3? Okay. Hey, it's an answer. It's an instant speed answer. It's not terrible for them right now. Weird, but it works. Alright. You have a Blast Zone. Not terribly worried about Blast Zone, because right now it kills their stuff and our stuff. So, kind of like, okay, sure. Go after this dude, even though I probably should wait, because it would have been better to try to kill something else. But we already knew they had negate. So we're going to crew this, or I guess, activate it. And then see if they have another one of these, whatever they call it, short circuits. They have something. I mean, I guess they could blow up the Blast Zone. Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll just replay it. They bottomed whatever that was. Okay. Alright, opponents at 9. We have them at least in danger range here. Alright, go to 10. You've got what? 2, 4, 5 things in the graveyard. That's nifty. I don't know if we even attempt to play that here. Yeah, let's go for it. Because we might try to just take cards. I don't know if we'd care about killing that. Alright, it was a counter anyway. So we had no real shot at getting that through. Alright, put opponent down to 5. So now, unless they blow that up or draw something to block with here, that is lethal. Alright, so they're telling us they're either going to blow that up or they have another plan in hand. So let's see what the answer is. Sure. Attack for 4, opponent goes to 1. Not sure what their plan is here. Yeah, they're saying GG's. Yep, that was a little bit of an awkward way that worked out, but we will take it. Alright. Alright, we'll keep it. Do. Alright, down comes the automaton. Having both of these in the opener, or drawing them right there at early draw is a little bit weird. Not 100% sure what we're going to do with this just yet. We'll pass. Though, maybe playing Apprentice is not a bad option there, because if they were to play like Liliana, we could sack Apprentice and put the counter on the automaton. Then we would have had a 3/3. So that's a real situation. Are they attacking or no? They are attacking. We are not blocking. I mean, they can pay the mana now to just go ahead and hit that. So if they want to, that's fine. Oh, that's an interesting set of options. So if you're going to kill the automaton, now is the time. Okay, they're not. Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If they targeted it with a cut down, I could have just flashed in a creature anyway. Alright, end the turn. Wow, the opponent didn't play anything that turn cycle after a lot of pausing and thought. Very peculiar. And maybe Shieldred here? Yeah, I'm good with that. Like, they tap out to do that. We can live with that as a consequence. All right, let's go ahead and flash that in, and we'll draw a card. Ooh, that doesn't suck. All right, we'll take those options. Let's go ahead and cause some problems. Now, we could have put it over the top, but I'm kind of like, if I get that out of the way, then I can start looking at, like, attacking with Bankbuster, Apprentice, whatever, on coming turns. And I don't mind having the Might Stone Weak Stones here, because now, even if they do sweep the board, I can at least have some way to draw cards. That's not terrible. I'm going to put a stop, because I might... Ooh. That could be a real problem. I was going to say, might crew the Bankbuster, but don't know how I feel about that now. Alright, I think I'm just going to let it ride. Huh. That wasn't really what we were hoping to draw. So now I think the plan is going to be... I guess just there. And we'll attack. And then we'll just play the other Bankbuster. We'll draw a card. And then we'll see if maybe we can find land and get rid of an Archangel. Okay. We can live with that. Alright, end the turn. Now, we're not worried about the board getting swept here because we'd still have double Bankbuster plus the Portrait of Machiko or whatever when the Saga flips. So that's mostly fine. But it's what else do they have going on? I mean, they got a lot of mana, though, and a bunch of cards. That is for sure. Another Archangel. And they're going to target twice, I'm assuming, to kill our Liberator. Okay. That would make sense. Now, the beauty would be if I had something cool to flash in, but I really don't. Yep. He gone. We're still just looking for a land here, right? That ain't it. That ain't it either. That is very disappointing. So now what are we looking to do? We could crew the Bankbuster. Huh. If we do this, we could put 2 counters on each of these. Crew the Bankbuster, attack. Okay, I guess that's fair. But... Yeah. Because if we do hit what we need for the Might and Weak Stone, then our next best bet's going to be to just play a full-size Seraph. Since we're not going to attack with the little thingy there. Alright. And that's a good spot to not block, honestly. You take 4, but you're going to gain 3 back. They're still we're over at 20 life plus. So it's not really that big a deal for them to take 4 there. But I am getting envious that we're missing land drops even though we're getting extra cards. Need to draw one here. Just that little bit could have actually changed the complexion of this game pretty significantly. And now we do have to be on the lookout in case they have a Wandering Emperor or any of that other stuff. So all of those become real threats now, which I'm pretty sure if they don't play something here, they probably do have an Emperor. That still doesn't mean they don't have one. I would still be willing to put money that they do. Oh, gosh. That sucks. Man, I just have one of those moments where I feel like we're going to lose this from just missing drops here. And that sucks, especially when we're holding 2 answers in hand. It's very disappointing. Man. All right, let's go ahead. And this is one of those ones I'm just going to say, if you got it, you got it. Like, you know, we'll just have to deal with it. All right, it's a big score. Still going to have 3 mana available. We'll see what they do with it. We'll give this flying. Because if they kill it, that's the one they're going to kill anyway. So, let's go for it. Okay. Now this feels like some type of sweeper might be coming. But then again, maybe they just didn't want to go to 6. I'm going to crack the blood token. All right, get rid of a land. So they really didn't have much there. They're still at 8, so that's a reasonable amount of life here. Yeah, that makes sense. That had to go for them to stay in this game. So no surprise there. And if they attack, they'd be going to 11. We'd be going down to 11. They're going to go digging with big score, still leaving them 5 mana. What's happening here? All right. The opponent is going to just play a Lucky Witness. Not a card I thought we were going to see at this stage of the game. Interesting. Oh, this has big potential. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, that's big. All right, well, we're going to start here. No, no. Why did it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that was the worst thing to happen. Oh, what the hell? I think I misclicked or something. Like I don't feel like I even got to choose an option. Maybe I Twitch clicked or something and it chose the draw 2. But if we would have killed the angel there, we just win. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, we might luck out and still get out of it anyway, opponent. Well, you have 6 mana, you can kill a thing. So now they're going to be at too much life. Yeah, we would have won last turn. Damn. That's pretty disappointing, honestly. Because we 100% would have won. Because we could have attacked for 7 in the air, and that would have been it. Yeah, okay. Damn, that sucks. Alright, we'll see if we can get out of it. I mean, we might. It's just going to be more of a struggle now. And we do have another Seraph, so we'll see. But yeah, it's super unfortunate to be in this spot now that we don't have to be. Alright. Draw a card. Is that still going to get us there? We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Nah, it's not going to get us there. But puts us in shooting range, as they say. Keep the new one so we have access to that mana. Kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can play this for 3. Crew a Bank Buster. That's 4. We can play this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 12. Not quite, but it's hella close. Let's go for it. Oh, it'll be 1 short anyway, because we have to use the treasure. Never mind. Alright, so we weren't really all that close. You know what? I'm just playing lazy now. I forgot to crew the Bank Buster. It doesn't matter anyway, though. This wasn't going to allow us to win regardless. So, it's alright. Give that flying. Oh, at that time, I just clicked wrong. Like, geez. Okay. End the turn. Like this, I don't know. I think I just got mentally messed up a second ago. Now I'm just paying the price for it. Well, other news, if Seraph lives, we can crew a Bank Buster. It's 3, 4. I'm assuming the opponent's going to try to do something crazy here. Yeah, that just comes through. Board clear. Oh, just to depopulate. Yeah, sure. That dude, that'd be fun. Good old Flesh Gorger. Draw a card. Alright, in other news, we haven't seen any of our actual, like, real removal in a minute. So, this is going to go off without a thing being in play, so that sucks. Draw? Alright, what do we want to do here? Yep. So we have access to 8, 10 mana, which is this, and lets us remove that. Which is okay, I think. So let's go... Actually, no, we have more than that, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go for this. And then let's play this. And we will remove this guy to make that a non-issue. And then pass and hope we're not dead. Yeah, just a dumb misclick followed by a worse misclick is the only reason the opponent's even in this game. This is terrible. Still not over yet, but it's going to be a lot harder to win now. Especially with them with Gorger. Though if they do attack, we can double crew and block with Bank Busters and see how they feel about it. But they would be at 20, and we don't have quite 20 damage. Alright. Let's try. Oh, actually, crap. I should be getting things that cost 3 or less, because they could even get those back with the other angel. Yeah, it's a little bit dumb. I mean, obviously you have some kind of removal here. I mean, if it's another sweeper, you just get our whole board here. So be it. Kills their dude, we end up with a 1-1. Well, I guess a 2-2, technically. Alright, killing a Bank Buster. Sure. That we can live with. And it didn't kill the Seraph. Not saying they still can't kill a Seraph, but it didn't. Okay, Seraph was a key part of this equation. That is much helpful. All right, so we can do this for 9. I guess technically for 10, but we only have 4 multiples of 2. Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. X, whoa, back. X is going to be, let's see, we're going to make X 4. And we're going to put counters here and here. And we're going to give this lifelink and attacking. And we're probably going to remove something. Let's get this guy. All right. Ooh, that was a mistake. I should have left one open so when they block, then I'd be able to kill it or get rid of it. Yeah, a little sloppy. This whole game was just 2 misclicks and some sloppy play and just like all kinds of things happened. Those die? Yeah, sure. We at least got back to parity before all that went south, so that's fine. Excellent. You can take your oops to the bank, opponent. All right. Yep, might as well. That's the play you got. All right, did they draw something good with it, or is it GG's? Got to be able to kill a creature. All right, there you go. All right, so I think we do have a couple of things to consider here with this list, because it actually was pretty strong. I do think it still struggles a little bit with the like heavy sweeper deck, but we do have options. But I think if that's going to be the questable matchup, then you have kind of 2 ways you could go here. I think we could replace the last Platoon Dispenser with another Bank Buster if you want to do that. It is cheaper and gets us cards anyway. And maybe even change one of the planes into another Foundry, I think could work. Or you could even just get rid of the Iganjo and just risk not having it to have another Foundry and keep your planes at the same number. But I think doing those 2 things would help the deck out quite a bit. Surprisingly, it held up pretty well against a lot of things. The life gain came in key in some spots. The removal was actually solid when we actually drew it. The last game was a mess with the misclicks and everything else. Somehow we still managed to win that, but it's good because we beat what people consider one of the top decks in Standard right now with it, which is actually a big selling point. So yeah, I think if you just learn to play around, kind of when to activate things, when to flash stuff in, the deck actually is surprisingly playable. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Blightsteel Colossus. Partly because I don't really like this card. I hate the idea of Infect, but I know some people love it, and it's been pretty important to several formats for a while now. But I bring this up because this card still goes for over $50, which is crazy because I believe it was printed in the previous Double Master set even. That being said, you can actually get a secret layer right now where you get this, the other Colossus, and I think a doubling cube, which has crazy value for less than the price of one of these. So if you're looking for one or you want to just get some value, go grab that secret layer because it's actually worth it right now. If you're watching this in the future, then you missed the secret layer and I'm sorry for you, but I tried. Now, if you enjoyed today's video and you like crushing your opponent's life total with a whole variety of creatures on theme, check out this Legends list that we have that's all Naya humans that worked out surprisingly well and really got the job done. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.